who's your favorite rodeo athlete of all time?
It's probably a tie between Casey Tibbs and Ty Murray. Casey Tibbs was obviously way before my time, and but I grew up watching Ty Murray on TV and stuff, and he was the guy that I definitely looked up to, especially because I mean even now I look up to him because he's just how he lives his life, and you don't really see a lot of guys like that are really good at like almost everything. I guess now we've got these right boys that are kind of in that realm. But as a little kid growing up, that was pretty cool to watch to see a roughie win all around. Um, but Casey Tibbs was really cool because just from the stories I've read and stuff, he was you know rodeo cowboys at that time were they're just ranch hands that were going into town and competing, and he was like the first of the kind of rock star, um, more outlaw kind of rodeo cowboy that not all of them are that way today, but it's more common today. And so plus him winning the world as whatever he was, 17, 18, pretty dang cool. But I guess I just have less of a
Yeah.
connection there because I watched Ty Murray so much growing up.
Well, those are good ones. Casey Tibbs, it's interesting. A lot of the people that, think Casey Tibbs is awesome, let's say from older generations, really struggle with Rocker Steiner
Mm-hmm.
as far as like respecting his personality and stuff. But Casey Tibbs was that generation's Rocker Steiner.
100%. Yeah. I went to the NFR this year and I got to go to a perf for the first time. I've been before, but never got to go to a rodeo. And I was sitting pretty high up. I think I want to say it was the seventh round that I was at. And Rocker came out, and there was an old couple sitting next to me. And I couldn't tell. It got loud in there when Rocker busted out of the chutes, but I thought I could hear these folks saying dirt or something about the dirt, and I wasn't paying that close attention. And um, I think Rocker made his ride, but it didn't put him in first. And then the end of the bareback riding came up, and this guy leans over to his wife and he says, "Well, at least Rocker didn't win it." And I remember sitting there thinking, I don't remember the last time I've been around rodeo most of my life, and I have never seen people cheer against a rodeo athlete. Obviously, plenty of people cheer for a specific athlete to win, but I realized these people were screaming for him to hit the dirt. They wanted to see him get bucked off, and I couldn't really believe that people would cheer against somebody or want to see somebody fall off or get hurt because I mean to me that's never been rodeo. It's always everybody always cheers for everybody, and of course you have a favorite, but um, that was pretty surprising. I think Rocker's great, so I don't know why people are like that.
Well, it's a different culture. He's got a different attitude, and his values may not be what the older generations have, and I mean I can identify with that a little bit. Some of the stuff like, come on, man. But you also got Larry Mahan was his generation's Rocker Steiner. I try to look at it as, what, these guys are appealing to a whole different crowd than the normal
Mm-hmm.
crowd that I grew up with. The people that like to watch Yellowstone, I'm not a huge Yellowstone fan. It's way too foul, and but it's provided an awareness to millions of people to the cowboy life and ranching culture that we traditional, rural, conservative people would never reach. We would never connect with those
Mm-hmm.
people. Rocker connects with a crowd and brings their interest into rodeo and cowboys that otherwise probably wouldn't even care. So, while I may not agree with everything he does, I'm tickled pink that he's just kicking butt and having fun and, sparking an interest.
This is a clip from a recent Living Western podcast interview. If you'd like to see more with this guest, please click here. And if you'd like to see more with other guests, click here. And if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, click here. We'll see you next time.